Ram, AJ,
Angge! And remember,
makulay na sining, notang nagigising! It's been a hot minute since I last done and did this. Welcome back sa Obrakas, kung saan ang nota ay obra mahika. The podcast where we talk about life, stories, and all the beautiful chaos in between. Makulay na sining, notang nanggigising. I am your host, Ram.
And I'm Kyla. And today, grabe, I don't even know what triggered this, pero I found myself going down this rabbit hole ng old theater clips. Tapos boom! One name came rushing back to me, Joanna Ampel.
same here! By the way, I'm your host, Angge. Kasi diba, as we all know, our channel has always featured Filipinos' excellence in music, acting, and kahit sa theater scene. And bigla kong naisip, Filipinos are so talented. No doubt about it.
Wait, do you guys remember the first time you heard her sing live? Or kahit sa recording man lang?
Yeah. I think it was a cast recording of Miss Saigon. And I didn't even know she was Filipino at first. Pero nung na-search ko yung pangalan niya, I was like, wait, Pinoy to?
Exactly! I remember her hearing on my own version. Tapos, chills talaga. Yung effortless na parang hindi siya nahihirapan, pero ramdam mo yung emosyon.
Parang ang galing ng magdala ng kanta, no? Hindi lang sa technique, may kwento, may puso.
Parang ganito.
Nice!
And not just one role, ha? She's done so many major parts across different productions. Parang bawat isa may sariling impact. Hindi siya nauulit.
Tapos pag nakita mo siya sa interviews, sobrang grounded pa rin. Parang she carries that grace even off stage.
Ang sarap lang balikan, no? Yung time when musical theaters feels like magical world. And Joanna was one of the reasons why it felt that way.
True, and I think now is a good time to look back, not just to be nostalgic, but to appreciate how far Filipino artists have come because of people like her.
Indeed, R&B, P-pop, rising actors, ang daming umaangat ngayon. Pero iba pa rin talaga when we look back to the icons who reminded us why Filipinos became known as a powerhouse of talent.
Alam mo yung biglang may maririnig kang kanta, tapos parang nag-teleport ka sa isang theater seat 10 years ago? Ganun yung feeling ko na napakinggan ko ulit si Joanna Ampel.
So today, samahan nyo kami as we revisit one of the greats, a woman whose voice, presence, and legacy continues to echo, not just in theater halls, but in her heart.
If you know, you know. And if you don't know her yet, oh girl, you're in for a ride.
Joanna Ampel is not just a singer or an actress, she's a true artist who broke barriers, representing Filipino excellence on the world stage. From her unforgettable roles in Miss Saigon, Les Miserables, and beyond, she has shown that Filipino talents belong to the global spotlights. Kaya whether you're already a fan or hearing about her for the first time, sit back, relax, and let's just celebrate the journey of a true icon. I'm your host, AJ. And today, let's reminisce about the one and only Joanna Ampel.
Let's proceed to the first segment, Notang Pinoy, Kanta Ko, Kwento Ko! Okay, let's dive in a bit. We all know Joanna Ampel. Super talented, pero more than that, she's actually done a lot to promote Filipino culture, no?
Sobra. Like, remember ang larawan? She didn't just star in it. The whole film is rooted in Filipino heritage. And she also performs at events like CCP's Anniversary Gala. Puro celebration of local artistry yun. What's cool is, kahit active siya sa global theater scenes, dala-dala pa rin niya yung pagka-Pinay niya. She's always repping the culture wherever she goes.
Totoo! And recently, in 2023, she made history. Si Joanna lang naman ang naging first woman ever to play the engineer in Miss Saigon sa YouTube. Grabe yun! It's not just a win for women, but also for a Filipino representation in a Western stage production.
But I think what really makes her special is how she connects with our values, diba? Like, how would you describe the kind of Filipino themes na lumalabas sa mga roles niya?
Oo naman! Ang larawan is full of values we all grew up with. Family first, sacrifice, and love for art. Yung character niya na si Candida, she chose to take care of his dad and protect his last painting. Kahit pressured na sila financially. That's such a Filipino thing. Pamilya muna. And it also shows how much we value our culture. Kahit sa mga gitna ng challenges. Speaking of heritage, yung music in Ang Larawan felt so traditional yet classy, no? Was there anything uniquely Filipino in the sound itself?
Oh, for sure. While it's not tribal or ethnic, the music draws heavily from Kundiman and Zarzuela. It has that old school romantic Filipino style, and the lyrics, big Tagalog, parang poetry in motion. Even the way Joanna sings and carries herself, very rooted sa Filipino elegance. It's not loud, pero ramdam mo talaga.
And ang ganda rin, kasi ang larawan reflects yung tension between traditional Filipino values and Western influence, which is still super relevant today. To her performance, Joanna really reminds us kung gaano kahalaga na alagaan yung identity natin bilang Pilipino.
You know what else I love about her? She doesn't fake it. Like, she really makes space for younger artists.
Yup. She's not just a performer. She's a mentor. She often uses interviews and appearances to talk about her pride in being Filipino. Pero beyond words, she actually lifts others up. She always encourages young Pinoy performers to stay grounded and honor their roots.
Kaya ang laki talaga ng impact niya, not just as a star, but as someone helping to preserve and pass on our culture. She's carrying the flag in the truest sense.
Coming up next, we'll dive into Joanna's powerhouse performances and the unforgettable roles that made her a true icon. Stay with us!
Welcome back to us. Let's proceed to our second segment.
Notang May Kwenta, Prinsipyo at Musika. Alam nyo, sa panahon ngayon, hindi lahat ng performances ay may lalim. Pero si Joanna, she goes beyond entertainment. She uses her platform to promote positive and empowering messages. Not just here in the Philippines, kundi pati na rin internationally. She's really a moral voice in the arts.
I know. Take her role as the engineer in Miss Saigon. Isa ito sa pinaka-challenging at controversial na karakter sa teatro.
I know, but Joanna didn't play it just to shock or provoke. She showed us na kahit yung pinaka-flawed na characters, may pinagdadaan, may pinanghuhugutan, may pinanggagalingan.
That's moral complexity, and she handled it with depth and purpose.
Then there's her role or performance as Daddy Mary in South Pacific. On the surface, isa siyang tough businesswoman. Pero sa portrayal ni Joanna, ramdam mo yung pagmamahal ng isang ina. Mother Yori!
Sacrificial, protective. Ang lalim! Through that, she teaches us about love, sacrifice, and the power of family. Ang galing lang, di ba? Through art, she makes us reflect. Hindi lang tayo nanonood, natututo rin tayo.
Joanna also challenges stereotypes. Sa mundo ng teatro na dominated pa rin ng Western narratives, she stands tall, Filipina, Asian, proud.
Through her roles, she promotes diverse narratives, pushes for representation and inclusivity. Her portrayal of the engineer redefined the character, and that's not an easy feat.
At syempre, hindi matatawaran ng impact niya sa aspiring artists. Joanna's story tell us, you can dream big. Kahit galing ka sa maliit na isla, basta buo ang puso mo. She is a proof na art can inspire purpose, not just a plot. Join us
Sa likod ng nota, ang awit na nagmamatigas. Joanna Ampil isn't just a performer. She's a storyteller. One who makes you feel every word she sings. Every emotion she expresses on stage. Her voice, grabe! Her acting, mas grabe. She brings characters to life in such a way that you don't just watch her. You connect with her.
Take her role as Bloody Mary in South Pacific. Sa una, parang comic relief lang siya. But Joanna transformed her into someone deeply human.
Mother is mother talaga.
May halong saya. At so, she blends humor with emotional depth na hindi mo inaasahan. At the end of the show, you're not just entertained. Dala mo yung character. Dala mo yung emosyon.
Grabe talaga.
Another powerful example, her role as the engineer in Miss Saigon. It's a complex character, madaming layers, madaming contradictions, and yet, Joanna managed to show all of that. You see, ambition, struggle, and even a kind of vulnerability. It's not just a role, it's a reflection of real people and real emotions. Kaya as an audience, damang-dama mo talaga.
That's what makes her work so emotionally influential. Hindi lang siya umaarte. She invites us to reflect on our own experiences na parang, uy, parang ako yan ah. Or, grabe ang sakit, pero ang ganda.
In-game ka dyan ah. And her fans, super connected talaga kasi hindi lang nila siya hinahangaan. Nakikita nila ang sarili niya sa kanila. Tulad mo sinabi ni Kyla kanina. Through her voice, they experience joy, sorrow, and longing.
She's not just a world-class talent. She's a source of inspiration, especially for aspiring Filipino artists. Proudly Pinoy, proudly global. Kaya naman, she's more than an actress or an singer. She's a symbol of strength, pride, and emotional truth.
Kaya kung hindi nyo pa napapanood si Joanna Ampil live, promise, it's an experience you'll never forget. Because when she performs, hindi lang siya nagsasalita o kumakanta. She speaks to your soul.
Lastly, for today's podcast episode's takeaway, art is more than performance. It's influence. It's more than applause. It's empathy. It's more than a spotlight. It's a platform for truth and change.
Maraming salamat for tuning in to this episode of
Obrakas, kung saan ang nota ay obra mahika.
Don't forget to follow and share if you felt something today. Again, we are
Kyla!
Ram!
AJ,
Angge! And remember,
makulay na sining, nota ng gigising. See you next time!
Mga natumukuhan ako.